Here we're gonna do the index pool 7 by 14 and a half. In today's video, this is a warning. This is 2 people job, please. It's really hard. Alright, we're gonna begin with the pipes. We're gonna connect A and A, and then it's gonna be B, Z, Z, B. Alright, ready people? Here we go. We're gonna just begin to connect the side. Boop. I take the B. Alright, I already connect one of the sides. It's really easy. You grab those, put them right in, line up the holes, make sure you got a B pipe in the end, just pass it right through, and then you're gonna see those pins. Always you're gonna make sure that part it face outside. Alright, otherwise it's gonna look ugly. Alright, you put them right in. Make sure line up. Alright, once line up, put it in, go to the next. We're gonna do the corner now. Connect the corner with the, make sure it lines up. Make sure you got the side to side. And here we are. You're gonna have a B. Make sure it's a B. Don't make the same mistake I did. Make sure you finish with a B. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to make the corner. Connect the pin from top to bottom. Always remembering the flat part to the outside so it looks nice. Alright, here we go. Now we connect the corner. Alright, make sure line up the whole side to side, and the pin we're gonna put it from the outside out, from the outside to the inside like this, right? Making sure the flat part is facing out. Alright, so it looks nice. And make sure that pipe is a B so you can connect that in both sides. I also want to tell you that before you do all that, you have to pass the pipes through the end of the pool. I didn't do it in the beginning of the video because it was my mistake. But if you watch the video all the way, you're gonna see that I have to take it all apart and pass the pool right through the pipes and then connect everything all over, because I make that mistake. But the pin always connected with the flat part to the outside. Remember, the corners always are side to side. Now there we're gonna make the connection. Alright, remember you gotta use a A. The A gonna be AAB. Alright, always making sure you have the A on the corner. Now connect the pin from the top to the bottom, making sure the flat part is to the outside. Alright, making sure you're gonna grab another A to make the other corner. Right? Alright, make sure the holes line up from top to bottom, and make sure that's an A so you can make the corner. Remember, the pin in the corner is gonna be side to side, and always the flat pin facing the outside so it looks nice. Make sure the whole line up. All right. Remember what I said. This is a 2 people job, but I was able to do it myself, but it was hard. I recommend 2 people. All right, now we're gonna grab a B and then a Z. Make sure you're grabbing a B because you have to line up the corner, and then you're gonna have to line up the following C, which is the B. It's side to side and top to bottom, the different holes. Right? Make sure you line up side to side. Grab a pen. From the outside to the inside. Connect that. Make sure it's lined up. Goes right in. Now we're gonna use the connection. Connection looks like a T. All right. Put that. Now we got our pen from the top to the bottom. All right. Now we grab a C. The C is from the top to the bottom, always. The C to the bottom. Top to the top and bottom. Grab a pin from the top, slide it all the way in. Make sure it's in. And the flat part is on the top. Alright. Now we grab another T, another connection, another pin from the outside down. Grab another pin from the outside, from the top to the bottom. Make sure the flat part face top. Everything looks flat. All right. All the way in. Now we're gonna use a connection again, a T connection. And we're gonna make sure we're gonna end that corner with a B. The B is the one that goes side to side and top to bottom. Alright? And make sure always you're gonna find pipes in the inside of the other pipes, making sure all the pipes come out. Alright? Making sure you don't put a pipe with another pipe inside. Alright? Here we are. See? So far we have almost all the way around. Almost there. Alright, we're gonna use the pen again from the top to the bottom. Alright, looks nice and flat. Now we're gonna grab another one. But this one is gonna be a B. It's different from the last one, because we're gonna have to make that corner. Now we connect to the corner. Alright. Right through it. From the outside in. Should I go all the way? Alright, so far we have the whole way around. Now we're gonna start putting it up. We're gonna start standing it up. Alright? See the instructions. What kind of pipe I gotta use. it's the one that has like attachment in it, because you have to connect to the lip in the bottom with another piece, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. All right, I'm gonna show you how you connect the stand through the lip. You gotta use those lips. And remember what I told you in the beginning, you have to pass the pipes through the pool. So I make that mistake. You're gonna see down the video how I have to take everything apart and do it again. Please remember, 2 people a job. It's easier that way. Alright, you're gonna use the stand. The stand has a pin on the top, and you're gonna use that base to grab the lip right there. Watch how I do it. Alright, you're gonna put it right through that hole in the bottom and connect the pins on the top. You see how I put that? And make sure you're gonna put a base on the bottom so it doesn't come off. Perfect. This is the part where I really recommend 2 people for the job. Well, I was able to do it myself. Alright, so far we started putting the stand up. Just looking like a pool now, huh? Make sure you pass it right through the lip. Alright, next we're gonna put the pipe right through the hole and connect that on the top. Hey, I want to say, before you put the pole down, make sure you prepare the ground. Make sure you take off every rock and every sharp object, and make sure you use an underlayment so the pole is not sitting in the rough floor. Alright, you're gonna make sure the pin on the top goes right through the hole of the lip and at the base to it, so it doesn't come off. Alright, so far we're going good. Now we grab it, pass it through the lip, and connect it on the top like that. This is the Intex pool 7x14. Alright, make sure you add the base to it. Alright, we're gonna grab the next pipe. Alright, we're gonna grab the base. We're gonna make sure the pins go to the top, right through the hole, and add the base to it, right through the lip. Alright, on to the next one. Trying to grab all those with that goes only on the side. The ones on the corner are different. The ones on the corner, every time you have a lip, you're gonna use one of those pipes with that piece add onto it, because you're gonna see why in a minute. And always making sure that base that is like halfway on the pipe is facing out like that. Alright, thanks. Now you are always adding the base so the lip doesn't come off. Now we're going to the side. So far I got only one up. Gotta grab the bases. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Coming up around, grabbing the base. Once I grab the face, I line it up, I'm gonna have to start passing the pipes through the pool. But it's gonna do that in a minute. Let me get it all up. Once I get it all up, I start passing the pool through the pipes. Alright? Alright, I know. I should have done it from the beginning, but I'm doing it in the end anyways. Alright? Gonna hold it. We're gonna, at the stand, gonna go right through that hole in the bottom, making sure that base face to the outside. Yeah, it clicks right in at the base to it, so it doesn't come off. Ooh. That's it. Jump to the next. Alright, so far it's looking nice. Are you gonna add up that base, that stand, right through the bottom hole in the lip? Make sure you go through that hole, add the base to it, and put the clip on the bottom, on the top. Yes, nice. Now we have to do the corners. The corners are just a simple 1-inch pipe. It doesn't have any base, but you have to add up the black base on the bottom of it in the corners. Gotta do all the corners. Corners look different. Alright, gotta do all the corners. Boom. I'm gonna start with this one. Add up the base. Once you add up the base, making sure the hole of the pipe is on the top, so you hide it from the view. You don't want to have that hole in the bottom. You want to make sure you have it on the top, hiding, and you put your weight in, and it goes right in. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just put your weight on. That's it. It be safe like that. Just gotta add up your weight into it. All right. Next, just add up the weight, and it's all nice. Grab a base. We're gonna do all the corner. I grab. Just that simple pipe. It doesn't have any add up to it. I'm making sure the hole face the top. It doesn't have a clip in it. I don't know why it has a hole in it, but that's what I did. I try to hide all the imperfections, all the drilling and all the holes in the pipes. Alright, you gotta make sure the floor is level too. When I filled out my pool, it was a little on level. You gotta really make sure everything is on level. Alright. It has a hole in it, but you want to hide it always to the top. You don't want to show that in the bottom. Just put your weight in it and it goes right in. Alright, we add up the base, the hole facing the top, adding the black base to the bottom. Right in, just put your weight in it. Boop. Alright, so far we good. We're gonna start adding the other another stand that goes in the lip. Alright, you gotta use a base, insert it, and then grab it around the lip. That's how you do it. Alright, and that pipe also has a hole in it. You want to be able to hide it. You don't want to show any of them. Always the hole in the pipe, that little hole it has, facing the top. Alright, and put that in the bottom. Put right in. It's like a T. It doesn't have a clip in it either, but it goes right in. Making sure it goes in all the way. And now you're gonna grab that lip and pass it around. Watch, I'm gonna do it in a minute. Alright, the hole to the top, the base to the bottom. Alright, making sure you want to hide that little drilling hole in it. You're going to grab that lip and pass it right through it. Watch. That's how I'm going to do it. I find the easiest way like this. Put it on the top first, and then you're going to grab that lip and going to go around. Around that bit gray base. And it's going to look like this. It's not going to come off. And do the other one. I'm going to grab the lip and go around. Right around. Nice. That way it won't come off. Alright, I'm going to jump to the next. Grab a base, a few pipes, keep going around everywhere. You see a lip, put one of those bases facing top. The drilling hole facing top. Try to always hide it. Grab the lip, go around the base, the other side, go around the base. It's a little tricky to open it, but got it. Nice. Gonna jump to the next. Right here, we're gonna do the same thing. All right. Everywhere you see a lip, you're gonna put one of those bases. First, you're gonna connect it. It's easier if you just connect it on the top, then do the bottom after. Yeah, that's the easiest way. Because if you try to do the opposite, it's not easy. I tried, it didn't work. Right? Grab another pipe, right where is the lip. Put the base in. First the top. Remember, always hiding the drilling hole. You want to grab the lip, go around the base. Alright, making sure it's strong and safe. And you're going to jump to the next one. Alright, looking for the base over here. Need those gray bases. Yeah, all those T looking things. Alright. Now we're gonna put the base in, do the top, always hiding the drilling hole. Put the connection, the T, grabbing the lip, going around the base, and perfect. That won't come off. Alright, jump into the next. Right there. Yeah. That's the way it's gonna ended up looking like that. All right, next, right there, gonna connect that T. You're gonna grab that lip, go around the base, go around the base on the other side. All right, making sure it's safe. Go to the next. All right, connect the lip. Always the hole, drilling hole facing top. Grabbing the lip, going around the base. All right, now we're gonna start passing the pool through the pipes. You see, I could have done this in the beginning. Now I have to take them all, each one of them off, pass them through. You know, if it did this in the instruction, they never explained none of this. But now I can see it myself. The instructions are a little hard, like, to understand, you know. But I don't know, I didn't thought about it. So in the end I had to do it all over. Just that part, actually. It was just the top. And actually I think it was better because I already put all this 10 around. It was only taking one by one off and connected it already up. And the rest, it was all done. I think it was a good way to do it too, you know. I just sucks to take all those off and on, off and on. Put the pin back again, the flat part facing the top, putting that white pin again, and the flat part facing top, so it looks nice and flat. All right, now we jump to the next, taking that pin off of it. All right, so far we take that pin off of it, take the other side off, and passing the pool through the pipe. Grab it like that. All right, trying to have something straight, or a little bit. It's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it gets easier. Right? It's like passing a curtain through the hole. It's that easy. All right. Just try to keep it straight and pass it through. All right. Trying to centralize it. Trying to find the center. Connect one. No. So what I had to do is I had to take the other one off. The corner. Took the corner off. So I can connect that part. Watch. I'm gonna have to take the corner off of it. Now I connected it. Yeah, move the pool a little bit and connect the other corner now. All right. Now we grab the pins again. Make sure you find the center. Now we're gonna grab the pins and put them right through, top to bottom. Right. So far we good. We looking nice. The other part is where I put my pool, it wasn't too flat, so I recommend to find a flat surface, because otherwise you're gonna have one side getting more water than the other. And it's dangerous. It can tilt over and stuff. Anyways, here we go. We're going to the corner, taking those pins off of it. All right, take them off. Taking the pipe off of it. One side, the other side. Now we're gonna grab up the pool and pass the pipe right through it. pass it right through, connect that in the other side, and connect that on this side. Alright, grab the pen from the outside to the inside, so the flat part face out. This one is going to be top to bottom, and that flat part is going to face to the top. Now we're going to take this one off, squeeze the bottom, push it up. This one is from the inside, from the side of it. Pull it out, grab the pipe, grab the pool, and make sure you got some straight, so you can pass the pipe right through it. It was a little easy when I had to do this, but I'd rather do it from the beginning so I don't have to do it again. But because I had it all stand up, it was kind of easier. Alright, now you're going to grab those pins, yeah, put them back from top to bottom. Again, make sure it lines up all the way in. If it's not all the way in, it's not safe. You have to make sure it goes all the way in. Alright, and that flat part facing top. You don't want to do it the other way around. It will come off and it doesn't look good. Now you're going to do it from the outside in. Make sure it's lined up. It goes right through it. Alright, so the flat part face out. Now we're going to squeeze and push it up. Squeeze and push it right out. That's a little hard, huh? Almost got it. Got it. Got it right out. Oh, it's giving me a little bit of hard work, huh? People, if you don't know where we are in Puerto Rico. I just want to let you know that. Alright, now we're pushing the pin right out. And we're going to connect. We're going to pass it right through the pool. Alright, make sure it goes right through it like a curtain. Now we're going to grab those pins again. We have it almost done. It's almost all the way up from the top to the bottom. From the top to the bottom, on the outside end actually. Make sure it lines up, goes right through it. Next, we're gonna take those pins off of it. All right. Gonna squeeze and pull out the pipe. Right. Wanna pass it right through the pool. Like a curtain. Look at that easy. Just like that. Isn't that beautiful? Alright. Now we're gonna connect it. And connect it. Squeeze it. Making sure it lines up. Grab those pins. Put them back in from the top to the bottom. Alright, from the top to the bottom. Now make sure line up. Alright, we're gonna grab the next. Alright, squeeze and pulls out. And squeeze and pulls out. And squeeze and pulls out. Alright, we're gonna take that pipe, pass it right over. Alright, making sure the holes line up. Put them back in. All right, centralize it. Putting the pin from top to bottom. A flat part facing the top. All right. Same here. Top to bottom. All right. Got that one. Grab this one. The inside out. Pull it out. Grab the pipe. Put it right through it. This is gonna be the last one. All right, now you take the pipe, pass it right through it, the pool. All right. Make sure you find the center. All right. We'll pass that pin right through it. Sure the flat part facing top. Alright. Just like that. That pin is a little bad. I want to get another one. Let me change it. It's a little bad. It's bent. I don't like that one. Find another one. Alright. Find another one. All right. Take that pen. I take that pipe first. That side. Making sure the pin face flat to the top. Grabbing the other one, line it up. All right. Now we do it from the outside in. All right, making sure the flat part facing out. Okay, so far we good. We had it all up. Watch, pull it out. You want to make sure you pulled out the bases because you want to make sure it stands right. You want to make sure you pull all the bases, everything look nice. We're almost there to put water. We'll put water now, watch. We got it. Yeah. Now what I tell you, you gotta pull out all the bases, make sure the pool is nice and tight, like spread it out. Try to spread it out. See? Try to spread it out. Alright? Once it gets the water, it's gonna spread out too, alright? Make sure you use the underlayment and you prepare the ground first. Now we're gonna do the filter. Alright? Make sure you follow the instructions in the manual. But that's not it. It's the other one, I think. Alright. There is nothing about the filter on that one. They have a separate book for the filter. Alright, we're gonna grab those parts. Alright. Watch, in one of the holes is a sign in it that it says that you gotta put the filter part, the one that sucks water, in that side, and the other one is to push water into the pool. One sucks water out and the other one push it in. You gotta make sure you use the right one for the right application. Alright, you grab that, put it right together, and you're gonna go to the pool now, squeeze it right in. Watch, just like that. You wanna make sure you go all the way. You wanna make sure you make a nice connection there, all the way, just like that. I have to see the gray in it. You're gonna grab that hose, Those are the caps. We don't need the caps right now. Alright, we're gonna put that hose, holding it inside. We're gonna push it in all the way in. Make sure you push it all the way in. Alright. Now we grab the other one. This is the one that it pushes the water out into the pool. Alright. That part goes to the outside of the pool. Once you get all that set up, there's nothing about that there. It's in the other book. Look. Alright. Got that. Put it together. Like that. It's gonna look like that. That the water gets pulled out of there, and that one pushes in. All right, make sure you push it all the way in. All right, all the way in. Sometimes you gotta twist it a little bit. Some people put that like that, or you could use the other part, the gray part that it was over there, has like a air injection filter type of thing. I found that after, and I did it afterwards. That's the filter. All right, that's the filter. All right, that's the filter. Brand new Intex filter. Alright, get it ready. Taking all the plastic off of it. Getting it ready. Alright. Unwrap it. All done. Ready to go. Nice. Now we're gonna grab, that's the filter, that's gonna be our filter for our pool. Watch. And it has O-rings in it. Those O-rings are gonna prevent, I think, the plus symbol, it pushes the water in. Alright. So we're making sure to push that in all the way into the O-ring. Not like that, you see? It has to be up to there. So you can grab the O-ring, around the O-ring. That's gonna be our sealer. So it prevents the water from coming off. I'll put that the same way. You could use clamps too. I advise to use clamps. Alright, once you do that, and you have your hoses connected, you're ready to plug it in once, but don't plug it in until you get the pool full of water. Otherwise, the filter is gonna burn. So you gotta wait until the water gets filled out, so you can fill the water. You cannot just turn it on without water. Those are clamps. I use the clamp to hold the hoses in place. So, is they really easy to use? You take it, twist one side, take it from behind. So it's really easy to use. Grab it, twist it one side, make sure it's nice and tight. The other side, you just go around it and do the same. Alright. Now we're gonna go to the other side. Alright. Gonna grab one side, twist it. Alright. Go around the pipe and do the same. Twist it in the other side. hold it in place. All right. So far we good. Those are the caps. Not gonna use those caps. All right. We almost done. Those are the caps to prevent for the water to come in. Some people put them in, some people don't. I want to use the filter. So I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use that gray part. It prevents the trash from coming into the filter. All right, all that grass and all those insects and all that stuff. Hopefully it stops there. All right, once you get it tied in, you're gonna grab that part. That part has like an air injection. It goes to the part that injects water into the pool. Right, you're just gonna grab it like that. Yeah, just like that. Look at my daughter right there. All right. So once you grab that, it's gonna go into the one that pushes water into the pool. Watch. I figured it out. It just has a air injection on top. Make sure that face stop. Look at the way you are gonna put it in. It's getting water already. But it's not level. Alright, so far it's looking nice. Alright, we're gonna take that, push it all the way in. Make sure that skinny part face stop, and it's just like the same way I put it in. Make sure you put the hose right, and I advise to use the clamp. That's like the water, get air injection. I don't know, it helps, I guess. I haven't tested out yet. So we are done with the pool. So it's gonna be like, watch. Making sure everything is done correctly. All right. So everything done correctly. I check it out 3 times, making sure everything was done correctly with the manual. So I just want to tell you now, guys, to subscribe, give me that like. Thank you for watching. I hope you see you guys soon again. Making sure you subscribe to my channel. I never understand what was that part for, so I left it alone. Never knew what was that for. It's like an adapter. Alright, so now we're done. Those are the caps. And when I use them, up to you. We're gonna use the filter. Alright. All done. Perfectly fine. I'm not gonna connect the filter until I get water filled out all the way to the top. Right? You want to make sure of that. You don't want to turn the filter before you get the water. But I just want to tell you, like, again, subscribe to my channel, give me that like. We here got the Intex pool 14x7 all done. All right. So make sure I see you again around. Bye.